I know. Before you guys yell at me, why was your video only 5 minutes? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I legit, hold on, this Apple CarPlay thing, it never works for me. But I legit thought it was longer because I had the Zoom thing on my Final Cut Pro. And when I was editing and then I went to upload it and I was like, but I legit didn't have any other footage to put in it. I thought I had so much more, but since my editing like style has changed, I'm doing more like faster clips so you can see like longer things and stuff. I'm sorry, okay? I'm so sorry, but I promise this vlog will be longer. I'm on my way now to go get my hair done, and before you guys are like, you're getting your hair done again? I'm not changing, like, I'm not like going to like change anything drastically. It's just every few weeks I have to dye my hair because I want it to be a little bit darker, but my hair just tends to get really light. I know the boys here probably are like, okay, shut up. But I'm just going to dye brown and get a few like pieces in the front blonde. So nothing too crazy, but it's definitely gonna look a lot better, I think. I like my hair how it is, but I think it definitely will look even better, give me a little bit darker vibes. I love going to the salon. Israel is so sweet. So much fun, even with all the girls there that work there. Everybody's just so sweet. There's a Dunkin' right next door, but I am being a good girl and I made coffee before I left, and I brought a little travel mug because I'm trying to save them coins, baby, because I waste way too much money on Starbucks, and you know tax season is here and you know how it is. So I'm like, anyways, I can save that money, I'm saving it. I'm gonna show you because I'm on a 2-lane road and girls gotta concentrate. I love this song so much. Also, I'm very surprised my camera is staying. Not falling. This song, just something about it just does it for me. I don't know. Pissed off enough to pick yourself up and pack the smoke. This song. Say you've been looking around. You want some more wild and free. So good. Like, this whole album is just amazing. Alright guys, I just got here and I brought a little snack bag with me this time because I'm always so hungry because I'm here for so long. So I brought these like almond filled pretzels. I showed them in my last vlog, and then I brought this protein bar. I've been trying these out now. They're gluten-free, sugar, zero sugar, all that. So I figured I would give them a shot. I've had them for like the past week now and I actually really like it. They're kind of flavorless, but I don't expect it to taste good if it's super healthy. I brought my computer with me because I have so much to do. I legit have waited since this morning to answer every email, every text message until I got here, because I know once I get here I have time to just sit down. So I'm gonna text everyone back, I'm gonna answer all my emails, I'm gonna do all of that good stuff. So right now you see me like this, right? So be prepared for the finished product. Back to brown.
Oh, it smells like silk.
It literally does. I'm obsessed. Okay guys, I'm finally out of the salon and this is how my hair came out. It's like a brown with a little bit of blonde going through it. We got rid of the orangey color, but I'm obsessed with it. I also haven't had my hair straight in a really long time. It looked straight before because I like brushed it out as much as I could and all the curls got gone, but I really like it. Oh my god. He's the best, I swear. I can't wait to see what it looks like curly. It's time to go home. I got like a half-hour drive home. Okay guys, here's a little bit better of a view. What do you think about the hair? I'm obsessed with it. I like it. I just have to curl it because I feel weird with it straight, but I might leave it. I don't know. It's gonna get lighter though because my toner is gonna like come out, so after a few washes it'll get back to lighter because he bleached the front of this, so the blonde will come back, but it's just a little bit darker right now. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below what you think about it. Don't I look like a few years ago when I used to only straighten my hair and dye it super dark? Oh my god, I've gone through so many phases, but I can't wait to curl it and see what it looks like, but I probably won't do that till the end of the week. But I just woke up. Ooh. I'm gonna put my skincare routine on. I put these hyaluronic acid and this vitamin C serum. Guys, look at the rain, how bad it is. Hold on, let me compare. It's been pouring for all day, basically. It's crazy. Look, the pool's gonna overflow. Okay, it's time to get ready. I figured I'd film it because a lot of people ask me. Also, I'm just using the Demi Wispies for my lashes and the Rare Beauty eyeliner. And then I use my NARS foundation, and then I use this Lancome concealer. I used to use the Kosas, but this is my new favorite. And I also linked it down below, like all of my makeup that I'm using, so. And then I let it sit there, and while I let it sit, I use this Merit bronzer. And it's so good. This is my favorite bronzer ever. It doesn't stay like all day, but I love it because it's like very natural and I love the shade of it. And then I take a tiny bit of this Maybelline Fit Me concealer in like the darkest shade they have, and I put the tiniest dot. Like, you see how tiny that is? Like the tiniest dot. And then I let everything sit there. And while it's sitting there marinating, I then blend it out, bronzer first. Excuse me. And then I start blending out the concealer, and I blend out the concealer under my eyes last because I want that to stay like the most, because your girl has some dark ass under eyes. So I keep the bronzer here. I do a little bit higher than my cheekbone, and I keep it, you know, just over there. It's pretty simple. I don't do anything crazy. Also, the skin has been looking right because I've been drinking a lot of water and not dealing with bullshit. So, you know, your skin just starts to glow. But, you know, that's it. Had a little itch. And then I take the Huda Beauty setting powder and I put that under my eyes. I don't really bake. I kind of just press it all in because I crease too much when I bake. And then I take the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer and I put that over this. Also, if you hear a noise, it's like the people doing the landscape outside. I'm sorry. But yeah, I pretty much just blend. And then I take some eyeshadow. This is the Ariana Grande one, and I realized I had it over my eye. I just put it in the crease of my eye, and I use like the orangish brownish shade because it looks like bronzer. And then I do some lip liner. This is the brown NYX, and I line them lips and give me a little bit more of a pout. I love this. I wish it stayed longer, but it's so good. I can literally... Guys, I recently got the Skims little outfit, like their shorts and their sweatshirt, because I really wanted to try it. And I also got their sweatpants, and I just tried them on, and they are so comfortable. Like the band, look how small the band is. Oh my god. I feel like this is the perfect airport outfit. Like, wait, let me show you in the mirror. Where are you going? On vacation. And I love it because they're sweatpants and they're sweatpants shorts, and then it's so cozy. I wish you guys could feel it, but I think I'm gonna order it in their other colors. And I got their tank top. If anyone's tried their bras, let me know. I really need to get a new bra. I know they're a little bit pricey, but it's definitely worth it. I feel like if you get like a staple gray outfit, staple black, and staple white, and like the basics, you're good to go. I don't even know if to make this in white, but I definitely want to order it. And I got a size extra small in this. These are extra small, and then this is a small. I probably would size up in the pants just to make it more baggier, but I like that the sweatshirt's kind of like small. I actually like really like that. But it's like big on the top. I love it. Guys, I just made the best coffee ever and I put the recipe on my TikTok, so go watch my TikTok if you haven't. But it's later in the day now and I'm about to eat my first meal of the day. Actually, no, I had cereal this morning, but like protein cereal, and it was like this little bit. So this is like my first actual meal. Sometimes if I am either really busy throughout the day, I don't get time to eat, or sometimes I'm really just not hungry. I don't force myself to eat because I always feel like shit after, so I'm actually like ready to eat now. So I'm gonna eat and finish doing some other stuff, but I wanted to talk while I ate because, guys, can we talk? I don't know if any of you watch Vanderpump Rules, but can we talk about Vanderpump Rules for a second? Their new episode comes out today in an hour actually, but I need to talk about this. I haven't talked about it with you guys, and like, we need to talk about it. So, Tom was having an affair with Raquel, or Rachel, whatever, and he was dating Ariana for like 7 years or something. But they got together from him also cheating on his other girlfriend with Ariana, who then became his new girlfriend, Ariana. So the same way you get them is the same way you lose them. So I really don't have a lot of sympathy saying that like what he did was literal trash and garbage. It's never okay to cheat. Supposedly he's told her they broke up, they were broken up, whatever. Obviously there's always two sides to a story, but I just like, it's hard to sympathize for people that get people the way that they lose them. Like, if you're gonna start off a relationship on a bad note, like a bad foot, you're gonna lose them that exact same way. It's just the way life goes around. That's the way the world works. So it's hard to sympathize with that, but when I found that out, I wish I was shocked. I wasn't, but it's still so insane, like how publicly everything went, and I'm just so excited to see how the story unfolds online, like not online, on TV, because we're like getting firsthand vision of like this whole thing, and now watching it you could see little tiny moments of that's suspicious, like now that you know, which is always like that. If you're someone that's gotten cheated on, you get it. I've been cheated on twice. Like my first boyfriend ever cheated on me. This was when I was in like high school, and then we weren't like officially dating, but we were pretty much exclusive to each other, and I found out he was cheating, and he's actually still with the girl till this day. But it's never good, but once you find it out, you start realizing all the signs after, which is so crazy how that works. Like, it's like, girl, it's right in front of you. What are you not noticing? Which is just so funny every time. It was not funny, but like, it's just so crazy how that happens. Like this situation on Vanderpump Rules, like it was in front of everyone's face the entire time, but you just don't expect to have that happening when you're a person that comes from good intentions, and like you're not someone that's gonna hurt somebody. You don't expect people to do the worst to you. So I think like that's what shocked everybody. But there were signs, like I know in the beginning of their relationship, well not beginning, but like after a few years, he was like, I want to be married, I want to have kids, blah blah, and she's like, ew, I don't want that, I don't want that. So if you're so out of alignment with the core like values and morals of like life, why are you even together to begin with? You know, like it just doesn't ever make sense to me, and those are questions you should ask in the very beginning of being with someone. Like, you know, you can't just think about the moment. Like you have to think about the future. Like when you're older, of course, not when you're like 16, like it doesn't matter. But when you're older, you have to think about things like religion, family, just morals and values. Like it has to align for a relationship to really work out. It's very hard to find someone with those things, and sometimes you think you found it because people put an act on and then their true colors show, and you're like, but everything's a learning process, and it's so good to learn from other people's mistakes. I've done that a lot throughout my life. I never really was a person in a ton of relationships and have all this experience and like goes out all the time, but a lot of my friends have, so I tried to learn from other people, which is like the best thing. My dad and mom have told me that since I was young. They're like, yes, you learn from your mistakes, but if you can learn from others, it will save you a lot more heartache, regret, shame, all that. So, but I just couldn't believe like how big this is blown up. And I cannot wait for today's episode, because supposedly there's like a lot of tea in it. So, you know, your girl loves some cheese mess. So I'm really excited to watch it, but I'm about to eat. And yeah, I feel like I should talk about, not right now because this video is already pretty long, which again, I'm sorry for such a short video the other day. I'm literally telling you I thought that it was longer. But I should make a video about like things that I have gone through with people that I've dated, because some of this shit you will just not believe. Like, I really feel like I need a podcast or something, or someone needs to invite me on their podcast so I can talk about it, because you know I stay on the DL with a lot of things. Like, I don't talk about relationships, people I'm seeing, dating, whatever. That's just the way I like to move. I always say I don't want to post who I'm dating until there's a ring on my finger, for the reason of embarrassment. I don't want to be embarrassed in front of the world of like, I get cheated on or whatever. Like, maybe if I'm in love one day, I will post somebody before engagement, but right now it's like a no-no for me. I just feel like I have to tell these stories, because obviously I would never use the people's like names. I will use like an alias name, but it is just insane. Like, the things that happen to me, every time something happens, like obviously my close friends and family know who I date and stuff, but like every time something happens, everyone's always like, it's like what? So it's so funny, like, you know, have everyone see a glimpse of that side of my life a little bit, because I legit really don't ever talk about it. And I was on TikTok live the other day and someone asked me like, why haven't you had a boyfriend, or like, why don't you want a boyfriend? And I told them, I was like, you know, I really never wanted a boyfriend up until like maybe a year ago, that I was like, okay, I feel like I'm ready. But then again, I'm just like, I don't know. I just really, my main reason of not having one was that I just felt like as a person, I didn't bring much value to somebody, and I never wanted to rely on a person. I never wanted to make their identity mine. Like, I've always wanted to have something for myself and figure out TIANA and like my career, my job, like me emotionally, mentally. I wanted to be all together before I let someone else in, and like have no value for anybody, because I didn't want to just be in someone's life and just add nothing to it, but be there with them. Like, yes, you can be there for someone emotionally, but I didn't want that. I wanted to be able to give what I want to receive, and for that reason, I've stayed single, because I was not ready before. I had a lot I wanted to work on, and to this day, I think everyone's still a work in progress, and you shouldn't wait till you feel like you're like, oh my God, okay, life is perfect, because it's never gonna be. But I at least wanted to have stuff to call my own and be able to give what I want to receive. And finally, at that point of my life, the past like year, that I can do that, and I feel proud of myself. It wasn't so much of like what someone else would think, it's more of me. I just didn't want to waste time, and I really just stayed to myself. I've had like people I've talked to, but like just talked to, you know, because I'm human, I want to talk to a person, but like, I don't know, I just kind of always pushed myself away a bit in some sort of form, because I just didn't want to get to the point where it would have to be a relationship. Really just one person only that I really, in the past year, that I wanted to date, but that was the one that like pretty much cheated. But I don't regret any of that, because I learned so much. And I think now, yeah, but also at the same time, the thought of having a boyfriend, I said this in my TikTok, it's just not in my brain right now. Like, I am finally feeling at peace. I like things to be organic when it comes to dating, so I really am just like not focusing on that right now. So to answer the question, that's why. I know a lot of people always ask me like, why don't you have a boyfriend? Like, you've been single for so long. It's just like, you know, you just want to feel like you can bring something to the table, you know? You don't want to just be like, oh yeah, here I am, like, you know, and have nothing to offer. Anyways, I'm rambling again, so I'm about to eat some dinner. Also, again, what do you guys think about the hair? I think I'm gonna leave it straight for the rest of the week. I know I said before I might curl it, but I think I'm just gonna leave it. It feels good. I did this treatment too on it. I'm not sure what it was called, but you can ask, you can DM Israel and he'll tell you. But my hair feels like brand new hair. Like, it's so silky and soft, and I just love it. But it is time to go. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know it was me talking like a lot, but you guys were very mad at me. And I was supposed to go to the mall today and like do a bunch of stuff, but it's been raining all day. There was no chance I was getting in that car to drive. I'm so scared to drive in the rain, so that was just not happening. So yeah, but I am doing some really fun stuff this weekend. We're celebrating Bianca and my brother's engagement. So we're doing a little bit of an engagement party in Miami. So it's gonna be a good time this weekend. I'm really excited. I'm gonna be vlogging, of course, so stay tuned for that. The weekend vlog will most likely be up on Monday because I'm gonna be filming all weekend. But yeah, I'll try to get a video up before the weekend comes also, since I shorted you guys with that 5-minute video. But yeah, hopefully you guys are a little bit happier now. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Comment down below what videos you want to see next. I'm thinking about doing a cooking video too. I haven't done one of those in a while, mainly because I've just been getting like pre-meals like sent to the house, so I haven't really needed to cook. But if you guys want me to cook something, I'll do it, or bake something, let me know. And yeah, that's basically it. And if you're wondering where this little tank top's from, it's Skims. I link everything on my shop, so you can click down below and shop all my stuff. I put all my makeup, my hair, all that good stuff in there. So yeah, hopefully you guys have a great day and a blessed rest of your day. I'll see you in the next video, guys.